Are you tired of those painful leg cramps that wake you up in the middle of the night? What if I told you that the solution was not just one single food, but a complete nutritional system for your muscles? Today, we are not just giving you a list of foods. We are revealing the 3 pillars of muscle health, repair, energy, and relaxation. Welcome back to Healthier Daily, the channel where we give you the simple science-backed truths to live a stronger and more independent life after 60. I'm your host, Dr. Ben Carter. And to help us understand this complete holistic approach to muscle health, we are joined by a physician who has spent his life teaching the wisdom of treating the entire system, not just the symptom. It is our great honor to welcome Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara.
Thank you for having me, Ben. A leg cramp is not the disease, it is the symptom. It is a sign from your body that the entire muscle system is out of balance. To find peace and to stop the cramps for good, we must give the muscle everything that it needs. We must provide the tools that it needs to repair itself, the fuel that it needs to do its work, and the permission and the minerals that it needs to finally relax. It is a complete circle of health.
And that is exactly what our guide is all about today. In this detailed guide, Dr. Hinohara is going to walk us through these 3 essential pillars of complete muscle health. In part 2, we will learn about pillar number 1, the repair tool. Then in part 3, we will explore pillar number 2, the energy fuel. And finally, in part 4, we will discover pillar number 3, the relaxation mineral. It is a true blessing to have this wisdom to be able to understand the complete and holistic needs of the bodies we have been given. If you are ready to build a complete nutritional plan for your muscles and finally put an end to those painful cramps, please type the number 1 in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to our channel. It's completely free, and this guide is full of practical and healing solutions. Okay, doctor. Let's begin building our complete circle of muscle health. You said that the first thing our muscles need are the right tools to be able to repair themselves from the normal stresses of daily life. What is pillar number 1, the repair tool?
Yes. Before a muscle can have energy or be able to relax, it must first be strong and well maintained. The first pillar of our protocol is all about repair. And our master repair tool is a very simple, a very affordable, and a very perfect food. It is the egg. The egg is so very important for the person who feels that their muscles are slowly wasting away. I had a patient, a woman, in her late 70s. She was suffering from the classic signs of sarcopenia, this age-related muscle loss. She came to me, and she said that her muscles felt weak and empty. She told me that after a simple day of doing chores around her house, her muscles would ache for a long time, and they would not recover quickly. Her muscles simply did not have the right tools that they needed to be able to repair themselves from the simple stresses of her daily life. The absolute foundation of her new nutritional plan was to ensure that she was getting enough of this high-quality repair-focused protein. We had her start her day every single morning with 2 whole pasture-raised eggs. This one simple act gave her body the direct building blocks that it was crying out for every single day.
That is a wonderful and a very important story. The egg is a true powerhouse of repair for an older person's body. Let's break down the science of the 3 powerful ways that it helps to repair our entire neuromuscular system. First and most obviously is the protein. As the source text for our video correctly notes, a single large egg provides about 6 grams of the highest quality, most bioavailable protein that you can possibly eat. It is a complete protein, which means that it contains all 9 of the essential amino acids that your body cannot make on its own. These amino acids are the literal building blocks that your body uses to repair the tiny microtears that happen in your muscles every single day, just from walking and moving. For your patient who was suffering from sarcopenia, the daily eggs were providing the direct, essential materials that she needed to stop the process of breakdown and to begin the important process of rebuilding.
But the second way that the egg works is even more profound, and it is the key to stopping so many of the common leg cramps. It is about nerve repair.
That's exactly right. For your muscles to be calm and to be coordinated, the nerves that speak to them must be healthy and well protected. And the yolks of the eggs are one of the richest natural sources of two absolutely critical nutrients for our nerve health: vitamin B12 and choline. These two nutrients are essential for your body to be able to build and to maintain the healthy myelin sheath. You can think of this as the protective fatty insulation that wraps around all of your nerve fibers. When this insulation is strong and healthy, the communication between your brain and your muscles is very clear and very calm. And this is what helps to prevent the misfired erratic signals that can lead to a painful and an involuntary muscle cramp.
And what is the third and final way that the egg helps to repair our system?
The third way the egg helps with repair is through its vitamin D content. The yolk is one of the few natural food sources of this very important vitamin. And vitamin D is not just for our bones. It is also absolutely critical for helping your body to properly absorb and to use the mineral calcium. And as we will discuss in our next section, this is essential for ensuring smooth and proper muscle contraction signals. So when you look at the whole picture, the egg is providing the building blocks for the muscle, it is providing the protective insulation for the nerve, and it is providing the support for the signal. It is a complete and a perfect repair tool. It is a truly blessed food, a complete package of nourishment, all contained within one simple and beautiful shell. So our first pillar, the incredible egg, provides all of the essential tools that our body needs for both muscle and nerve repair. That is the foundation of our protocol. But doctor, for our muscles to be able to move and to do their work in the first place, they need a good source of clean energy. This brings us to pillar number 2, the energy fuel.
Yes, a muscle that has no fuel cannot do its job. It will become tired very quickly, and it will be much more likely to cramp. Our second pillar is all about providing the right kind of quick and clean energy for our muscles to be able to use. And our perfect food for this important job is the wonderful, the affordable, and the very convenient banana. The banana is especially important for the person who is active but gets painful cramps during their activity. I had a patient, a woman who loved her brisk daily walks. But she came to see me because she was very frustrated. She told me that about halfway through her walks almost every single day she would start to get very painful cramps in her calf muscles. These cramps would force her to stop and to rest. This is a classic sign of a loss of essential electrolytes and a lack of readily available energy for her working muscles. We had her start a very simple new habit. About 30 minutes before she would go for her walk, she would eat one single ripe banana. The change for her was almost immediate. The painful cramps that she was getting during her walks completely disappeared. She was simply giving her muscles the exact fuel and the right electrolytes that they needed to be able to do the work that she was asking of them.
That is a fantastic story because it shows such a direct and an immediate cause and effect. Let's break down the deep science of why the simple banana is such a perfect energy fuel for our muscles. It provides our body with 3 absolutely critical things. First and most famously, of course, is the mineral potassium. A single medium-sized banana provides over 400 milligrams of this essential mineral. Potassium is a critical electrolyte. It is absolutely necessary for the proper function of the sodium-potassium pump. Now, this is the tiny microscopic pump that is on the surface of all of your nerve and your muscle cells. Its important job is to maintain the proper electrical charge that allows a nerve signal to fire correctly and a muscle to contract smoothly. When you are low in potassium, this entire electrical signaling system can become very unstable. And this is what leads to those unwanted spasms and cramps, especially when you are exercising.
And what is the second important thing that the banana provides?
The second thing the banana provides is a wonderful source of natural carbohydrates. These are the simple, easily accessible sugars that your muscles use as their primary source of quick fuel. That pre-walk banana that your patient was eating was literally topping up the fuel tank of her leg muscles. It was giving them the direct energy that they needed to be able to complete her walk without fatiguing and without cramping. And third, and this is a point that is often missed, is the source text for our video notes. Bananas are a great source of vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is a critical helper vitamin for our energy. One of its main jobs is to help your body to convert those carbohydrates from the banana into usable energy for your cells. So the banana is providing not only the fuel itself, but it is also providing one of the key tools that is needed to be able to burn that fuel efficiently. It is a beautiful and a blessed example of a perfect package of nourishment, all wrapped up in its own convenient yellow peel. This is so practical, doctor. It really shows how we can use these simple foods strategically to solve our specific problems. We love sharing this kind of wisdom with our global community. To help us see our global community, please let us know what city, state, or country you are watching from. We love hearing from all of you. So the egg is our perfect repair tool, and the banana is our perfect energy fuel. Our muscles are now being rebuilt and refueled in a beautiful way. Doctor, what is the third and final pillar of your protocol? You have said that this is the one that is most often forgotten, but it is the key to finding peace in our bodies.
Yes, we have now repaired the muscle, and we have fueled it for its important work. The final and often forgotten step in this complete circle of health is to allow that muscle to fully and deeply relax. This brings us to pillar number 3, the relaxation mineral. And the best and most delicious foods for this job are nuts and seeds. This pillar is especially important for the person who suffers from those terrible nighttime leg cramps. I had a patient, a gentleman in his 70s. His main problem was not cramping during the day when he was active. His problem was at night. He told me that he would be woken up almost every single night by a sudden seizing and very painful cramp in his calf or in his foot. This is a classic sign of a magnesium deficiency and an inability of his muscles to be able to fully relax and let go of the day's tension. We had him start a very simple new habit. Every evening, about an hour before he would go to bed, he would have a small handful of raw, unsalted almonds or pumpkin seeds. This one simple change was the key for him. After about 2 weeks of this new habit, he told me that his nightly cramps had become much less frequent and much less severe. He was finally giving his muscles the one essential mineral that they needed to be able to find peace and to relax at night.
That is another perfect story that shows a direct link between a specific nutrient and a very specific symptom. Let's explain the beautiful science of why magnesium is our master relaxation mineral. It is all about the beautiful partnership between the two minerals, calcium and magnesium. You can think of it like this. Calcium is the go signal for your muscles. It is the mineral that rushes into your muscle cells, and it tells a muscle fiber to contract, to tense up, and to do its work. Magnesium, on the other hand, is the essential stop signal. It is the mineral that allows that muscle fiber to release, to let go, and to finally relax. You absolutely need both of these signals to be in perfect balance. When you are deficient in magnesium, as so many seniors are, your muscles can get stuck in a state of partial contraction. They have plenty of the go signal from the calcium, but they do not have enough of the stop signal from the magnesium. And this is what leads to that feeling of constant tightness, to muscle twitching, and to those painful, full-blown cramps, especially at night when the body's trying to rest and repair. So to bring our entire protocol together for our viewers, Doctor, can you please summarize how they can now combine all three of these powerful pillars into a simple daily plan for complete muscle and nerve support?
Yes. The complete protocol using all three of our pillars is very easy and very logical to follow. You will start your day with your repair tool. You can have 1 or 2 eggs for your breakfast. This provides your body with a high-quality protein and the essential B vitamins that it needs to begin repairing your muscles and your nerves from the night before. Then, during your day, and especially about 30 minutes before any planned physical activity like a walk, you will have your energy fuel. This is when you will have your banana. This will provide your muscles with the potassium and the quick, clean energy that they need to be able to work efficiently without cramping. And finally, in the evening, you will have your relaxation mineral. About an hour or 2 before you plan to go to sleep, you can have your small handful of magnesium-rich nuts or seeds, like the almonds or the pumpkin seeds. This will help your muscles to relax and will prepare your entire body for a peaceful and a cramp-free night of sleep.
That is a beautiful and a very complete daily protocol. It is a blessed way to nourish and to support our bodies through their natural and sacred rhythm of repair, of work, and of rest. Doctor, this has been an incredible and a very complete guide. You have taught us that the true key to ending those painful leg cramps is to nourish the entire muscle system from every angle. Your 3-pillar protocol gives our viewers a clear and a very powerful path to do just that. We have the eggs for repair, the bananas for energy, and the nuts and seeds for relaxation. This is a powerful food-based and very holistic approach to senior health. By following this wise advice, our viewers can now begin to address the deep root causes of their leg cramps and not just the painful symptoms. This knowledge is a true cornerstone of a proactive senior health strategy, one that is so often overlooked. It is a practical and a delicious daily way to fight back against the frustrating pain of leg cramps and to live a more comfortable and an active life.
I want to leave you with this one final thought. You must not just treat the cramp when it happens. You must learn to nourish the entire muscle. Give it the tools that it needs to repair itself, the fuel that it needs to do its work, and the precious minerals that it needs to be able to rest. When the muscle is happy and it is in a state of balance, there will be no more cramps.
That is a beautiful message, Doctor. When the muscle is happy, there will be no more cramps. It's a wonderful reminder to be good stewards of our health by understanding and by providing for the complete and the blessed needs of our bodies. And of course, the wisest first step is always to speak with your personal doctor or a registered dietitian before making any significant changes to your diet, especially if you have any existing health conditions. Please remember that our conversation today is for educational purposes and is not a substitute for the direct medical advice from your own trusted physician. If you found this guide empowering and it gave you a clear and a hopeful plan to fight back against leg cramps, please give this video a like so that others can find this vital information, and be sure to share it with a friend or a family member who you know might be struggling with this very painful issue. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. It is completely free, and it ensures you will not miss our next deep dive into your health and well-being. And for our community discussion today, we would love to know, which of the 3 pillars of muscle health, repair, energy, or relaxation do you feel you need to focus on the most in your own life? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for being with us. Be well.